All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here. Today it's finally time to take a full review look at the Christopher Ward C65 Sandhurst. I did an unboxing video of this one just a few days ago. I'll leave a link down to that below in the description. I also last month got to look at the C65 Dartmouth, which I'll leave a link to that video down below. I did a couple videos with that watch, and I'll leave those links down below in the description. But really, really neat watch. Now, this watch pretty much harkens back or is kind of a tribute to the Smith's W10 from 1969. Very famous military watch, very collectible by watch collectors out there. And this watch is done extremely well. Now, that original Smith's was a 35mm watch. They've boosted this one up just a little bit to bring it into more modern specifications. So on this one, you have a 38mm case from side to side. 43.3 lug tip to lug tip is what I'm measuring here. 12 millimeters of thickness from the case back to the top of the dome sapphire crystal, and you have 20mm lug openings. Very traditional military style dial on this watch. As you can see, all of the indices are painted on. You have the Arabics all the way around from 1 to 11, and then you have that inverted triangle at the 12 o'clock position. Old radium style super luminova has been applied here, and stick around to the end because this watch has really impressive lume. Loving that second hand reaching all the way out to this kind of railroad style seconds minute track here with the red tip on it, making it very easy to read. The Christopher Ward logo up at the top just below 12 o'clock, written very clean, as well as the automatic and chronometer down there at the bottom. Most, if not all, of Christopher Ward watches are certified chronometers, and you do get your COSC certification paperwork when you buy the watch. So really cool. This watch is available on bracelet or on strap, as you can see here. On bracelet, I think it's a little over $1,000, maybe just under $1,000 on the strap here. I think this strap, this canvas leatherback strap, is very traditional and very fitting for the watch. You have a large crown on this watch also, which is very nice for a field-style military watch, very easy to manipulate. I didn't measure the crown, but let's go ahead and fire up the caliper here real quick and get a measurement on that. Yeah, you got a 7.5mm crown, so very nice, especially on a 38mm watch. It's going to be very easy to manipulate that crown. This is run the Sleeta SW200 movement in here, of course, chronometer certified. 28,800 vibrations per hour. Has about 38 to 40 hours power reserve. Hacking and hand windable, of course, is a no-date version. Now, one of the things with Christopher Ward watches, they are licensed to use the military insignias for the British military. So this is really cool. On the back, this one actually has the heraldic crest of the British Army. And again, harkening back to the original Smith's W10, they've got that there on the back, which I think is really cool. So this is really, could be considered a true military watch. One of the things I am very, very impressed with on Christopher Ward watches is the finish work. Now, I want to point out to you guys the finish work on this watch. As you can see, you have just beneath this double dome sapphire crystal here, you have this brushed bezel. But then right at the edge of the bezel, as you guys can see, you get a nice polished edge. Brushing just below that, coming down to the brush top of the case, but then another brushed chamfer here that comes underneath. You have brushing down the center just below that polished chamfer, and then another polish underneath. So very intricate and fine work, especially on what would be considered kind of like a military field watch. This is finished like a finely detailed Ferrari or something. I mean, it's really impressively done. Looking at the crown from the side here, I love this. You got the Christopher Ward logo and then that red pinstripe there. Looks really, really nice. Quick release pins also, as you guys can see on that leather back strap. The leather backing is going to make that canvas wear extremely comfortable. Now down here in the back, you do get your warranty card, you get your information as far as your owner's manual, 60/60 warranty on this watch, meaning that if in 60 days you're not happy with it, you can return it, and it has a 60-month warranty on the movement in the watch, 5 years on the movement, which is really impressive. Let's pause it for a second, get this one on my 7-inch wrist, and make sure to stick around for that lume shot. All right, that 38mm watch fits my wrist very, very well. Now, it's kind of funny because you can see my tan line. I obviously wear bigger watches, but 38 on my 7-inch wrist fits really, really well, especially with that 43 lug to lug. It's going to sit just perfectly on the wrist. If you have a little bit smaller wrist, this is going to fit absolutely wonderful. It probably fit up to about a 7.5 to an 8-inch wrist if you want to wear it. 38mm is a really, really nice size and a classy size on a watch. Let's dim the lights and check out the lume. All right, so even with that, kind of, I guess, antique style looking lume, that faux vintage style looking lume on the dial, it's really going to glow. Very impressive on this watch. The Christopher Ward C65 Sandhurst. If you're not familiar, Sandhurst, the name of that, it's named after the military academy in the Sandhurst Military Academy in Berkshire. So if you didn't know that, that's what that's named after. So really, really cool watch, guys. I'll leave links down below in the description if you guys are interested in picking one of these up. Also links to my other videos with Christopher Ward watches. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.